the narrative at one point has to be met with some utility. Otherwise, we just have a casino and things go up and down. And because it's so easy to issue tokens now, you have almost an infinite supply response. And so while you're seeing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP even, the other than Solana, the top 5 tokens were issued way back because they had time to build their communities. And those communities are really, really vibrant. The biggest surprise that I've seen in this market was how resilient communities of what I thought were tokens, were. I would have never thought XRP would have been the best performing token after the inauguration, but it was. The XRP army is vibrant and strong. And I was even talking to Brad Garlinghouse. He said, I'm not even sure where it comes from. Where this passion, but it's passionate. And if you think about what these, I'm getting to the point, I promise. What we learned in crypto, and the older you are, Dan and I are, I'm 60, he's probably close, the more difficult this is to understand, is that community became a part of the investment, algorithm. And we didn't really pay attention enough of that early on. And I used to joke about the tattoos, the Bitcoin tattoos. Very few people have Microsoft tattoos, but thousands and thousands, tens of thousands have Bitcoin tattoos, right? There's something more than the association with the stock. Well, that same idea in Bitcoin exists in XRP, it exists in Celestia in a smaller way. And so this idea of community as an investing input, we're now seeing, you could say Tesla has always had this crazy valuation because of this idea of the Tesla community. And the jury is out. Is that a permanent function of how we value things around the world? Right? Certainly the younger generation is driven towards memes. It's driven towards this idea of memic investing. It feels like it is. Then you have a day like Monday where things fall 30% and you're like, oh, what was I thinking? And I think that psychology up and down is going to still be part of our dynamic until we get the utility. And so that's kind of how I'm seeing the world.
But I was wrong. I was wrong in that I thought lots of these ecosystems would go away. And they didn't. And I have a very different view on this now. It's the libertarian view. If people want to be part of the XRP army, let them. That's their decision. And XRP has a narrative, and they like it. It's, in some ways, all of these ecosystems have a little bit of store of value in them. People are storing their value there.
I was skeptical that XRP would have lasting power because Ripple, the company, owns 60% of them, now 55 or 50% of them. And I was like, that just doesn't seem a proposition that's going to work. And I've been dead wrong. Hats off to Brad Garlinghouse and his team. Ripple is now, a institution. The XRP army is real. They care about their ecosystem and their coin.